Tube Electric Adventures here with a different sort of pickup video. These are Laserdiscs. Now, a good friend of mine, Brendan, who I've mentioned before on the channel, he also likes, he actually used to run a video store back in the day, and he likes his Laserdiscs as well. And he spotted one of the sellers in Australia was having a bit of a clear out, selling box sets starting from $10 each. And there were two box sets that he really liked, but he doesn't have a PayPal account. And he said, "Hey Tony, would you be able to get these for me? I'll pay you back." And I spotted a couple that I liked as well, so I'll show you mine, and then you can have a look at his. He's a very, very special. I actually probably wouldn't mind what he got at some stage. So the first one I got was, reflection there, so it's the mini series. So this is the parts 1 through 5 of the mini series. So the first part of the mini series. So there was the mini series, and then there was the TV series after that.
The visitors arrived in 50 gigantic motherships, which stunned the world with their monumental size and power.
We have come in peace because we need your help. And in return, we will gladly share with you all the fruits of our knowledge.
And Donovan also videotaped another startling revelation.
I used to really love this show. I thought it was very well done. So it's about alien visitors who suddenly arrive at Earth, and they seem really nice and going to give Earth lots of technology and everything like that, but things don't quite work out, and there's some underlying plans and motives going on behind there. So and this particular Laserdisc set is actually not that common, and also has something inside it that is a little bit different from normal as well. So I'll open it up. Right. So, I mean, it is a Japanese copy. There seems to be a lot of Japanese things. So you get a little wrapping slip. Now, the thing that's very different are the sleeves. Instead of being the generic white ones, are actually printed, and they have pictures, and obviously the text is in Japanese, but they have art on them, which is actually quite good. So what, side 1 and side 2, so a couple of chapters there, and I think there's different art on each one. That's part 2, obviously. That's very, very cool. There was actually a V remake, which wasn't too bad as well, but I do like the original. Part 4, and last but not least, we have part 5. So I'm actually really looking forward to watching these. Now, not all Japanese Laserdiscs have. Most of them do have subtitles. Some of the actually really early movies were direct imports, and they've just got like a Japanese printed cover, and there's no different to the discs at all. There's not even subtitles on them. Most of these later releases have subtitles. If they're widescreen, they're actually below the picture. If they're pan and scan, often the subtitles will be on the picture, but after a little while your brain tunes them out and you don't notice them. But so I don't mind either way. It actually has this little thing, and there's like a chart of who reports to who. And it opens out as well. So I'm actually really happy with it, and there's even a little registration card in there as well. So we'll pop all that back in. So I said I would have been happy with just that. And this was the original thing that I spotted. But there was one more. Yeah, so the other one that I found, I'm really happy to get this one, is the complete Planet of the Apes collection.
Why did you run away?
Security police.
I'm in charge of this man.
No longer, madam. He is now in the custody of the Ministry of Science.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
So 20th Century Fox, so it has Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and Battle for the Planet of the Apes. So I'm reading that from the back. So open him up. So this one's a little bit more traditional inside. But once again we have the spine card. Oh no, these ones have, looks like they have sleeves, so we've got a little booklet. A little bit of info, obviously all in the actual text in Japanese. But there's some photographs and things like that in there. And then we have, right, each of the discs is in its own packaging. So they are not CLV, of course, because they fit on a disc. NTSC. I'm just trying to see what aspect ratio they are. Don't know. We won't find out till we give them a play. So, first one's obviously the best one, but they're still all quite good movies in the series. Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. I've always been a big Planet of the Apes fan, and I would admit to having this collection on DVD as well, but having them on Laserdisc is just that extra special because you get all of the extra bits and pieces. Oh, and just to show inside, we just have the clear plastic. But they look new inside, so and next, oops, they're tight in there, and I can't get my fingers around the edge. Oh, this is the original one. Oh, I didn't realise I've been holding it to the camera. So here's the original one. They're out of order. And Beneath the Planet of the Apes. So I haven't watched anything other than the original one for quite some time, so I'll actually be very much looking forward to rewatching these again. Fair bit of viewing to happen there. Make sure I put it in the right way. So they're my titles. Now let's have a look at what my friend found. And these are particularly special. Now it's a TV series, and it's quite old. I remember watching it when I was a child. It's also in black and white, and it's science fiction, and it's none other than The Time Tunnel.
Two American scientists are lost in the swirling maze of past and future ages during the first experiments on America's greatest and most secret project, the Time Tunnel.
So people may remember things like sliders or quantum leap. They are sort of inspired by this sort of thing. So basically scientists have devised a device or a time tunnel to send people back in time. And I think the one person does, and then he gets trapped. So it's the same premise as the other ones, that they're trapped back in time and they're trying to to find their way back. Now, it's shot in black and white. It had a massive set that was built at the time that cost a lot of money, big budget and everything like that. I have very fond memories of this as a child. I used to really enjoy it and watch it. I'm not sure I've seen all of it, so there are 2 seasons. So inside we have those in each episode. I'm not going to take all the episodes out, but they've even got a divider in there, and you can so that the discs don't warp. And the 2 time travellers in suits, of course, as you do. So this first disc has Devil's Island and Reign of Terror. So there's quite a few discs in here, so there's probably about 20 episodes in a season. Just give you a bit of a closer look at that. And each of the art on the discs are the same. So once again, I'm not going to take them out, but I will just have a look in here. So we've just got the clear plastic in there. And it looks in really good condition. The discs are nice thick ones too. That's why these sets are so heavy. So this first one doesn't have as much special stuff in it as the second one. So we'll have a look at that one. They're not light. So here's the second one. So volume 2. So this one has this really nice guide as well, which is actually in colour. Oh, it's only the back and front and back covers, and it's got an episode guide in there. But that's a very cool extra. Now, as well, there's you know, the spine card and a registration card. There's 2 layers. There's a layer of foam, and then slightly different cover art, but they are all the same, I think. Yes, they're all the same picture from then on. So the first 2, these are The Revenge of Robin Hood and Kill 2x2. Brendan's going to lend these to me so I can watch them at some stage. I'll let him have first pleasure of watching them though, of course. It's just yeah, it's just a really nice you know, memory show from my childhood. And it'll be interesting to see how my childhood memory stacks up against the actual real show. So I'll be looking forward to watching that at some stage. And of course, I've got the whole Planet of the Apes to get through, and all of the V series to get through as well. So they'll definitely be things I put on when I probably when I have the house to myself and when I'm doing a bit of programming. So I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different video from me. I do get Laserdiscs on occasion. My Laserdisc collection was static for many years, and then I started to find, you know, Laserdiscs popped up, and I've gotten into them more, and I've probably almost doubled the size of the collection. And yes, I have had several requests to do a full collection video. Now that I've got my game room tidied up and things back in order, I might do that soon, because it is, you know, movies in general is another passionate area of mine, because I'm a big sci-fi nut, of course, and it'd be good to show you my Laserdisc collection where it's at as well. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.